What's going on, guys? It's Caleb from Storm Studios. I'm about to post a little response video for the Big Jack Films live reaction review for our Kong fan film. I'd like to start off by thanking everybody that has saw the film and has shared it and stuff. To keep that up, keep supporting it, and keep sharing it. And for everybody that's commented, thank you as well for giving us your input. So I'm gonna get right into it before my phone dies. So first thing I noticed is he complimented my stop motion puppets a lot, which that means a lot to me because I did put a lot of time and effort into them. Um, they will have their own behind the scenes little feature, so we can see every individual one. Them along with any prop that we used in the film, they will have their own behind the scenes feature, so we can talk more in depth about them. So thank you again for the compliments. Let's see. Okay, the budget. Low budget is an understatement. There was no budget. I was the budget pretty much. Let's see. Anything except for obvious things were either made from scratch or stuff we found just laying around, stuff we had to borrow. Our green screen. He complimented the green screen work every now and then. Again, thank you for that. That was some cloth, some green cloth from Walmart. Can't remember how much it cost, but it worked fine, and we lighted it with regular desk lamps. And some were even lighted outside with sunlight so we could get the best even lighting possible. The next thing. I think if anybody has seen any of the Kong movies, and watch ours, and something he points out is he's noticed, quote, beat for beat, line for line, like the original. And yes, that was the whole plan. I rather used the 33 movie as my skeleton, so to say, and built the muscle with pieces from the 1976 and the 2005. There's lines from all three. There's little homages to all three. The 2005 was probably the biggest had the biggest impact on me growing up. I think the best way to explain that is Peter Jackson talking about the inspiration that the original 1933 King Kong had on him. His remake had that effect on me. I was in love with that film. You can notice some of the Playmate toys we used as props in our film. Those are all my original toys that I got back when the movie came out. I hung on to them. I still have them. I keep them in good shape. So you noticing that it's based off the original, that's good because that was the intention. Some of the editing is pretty choppy because I've been working on this thing for 4 years. So it's been shot on 2 different phones and edited onto three different computers, laptops. That's why some of the stuff, the quality is a little off from some of the other shots because some of it was shot on my iPhone, which is what I'm using now, and the other pieces were shot on an old Samsung phone that I had at the time. So that would cause a little difference in the quality. Some of the pieces look a little choppy edited because, like I said, it was edited on 3 different laptops. I had to switch whether it was the laptop itself crashing or not being able to handle any sort of editing software. So a lot of the black cuts that you notice in there was from like a piece that I had to finalize on another program from another laptop just to get it off on a hard drive to get into the new one to try to fix it on my new laptop. All right, to piggyback off that, the ending. I know the ending looks after Kong falls, and we're just left after Carl delivers the line. We're just left with him standing, looking at Kong's dead body. I think there's a small black cut in that, and it looks a little choppy. That was not the original edited piece of the ending. I'd had a totally different and a little bit longer ending planned out, but something had happened with the file in my laptop. Either it became corrupt or something like that. I don't really remember exactly, but either way, that piece was lost, and I had to start over and use what I could from other finalized pieces and just mash them together. And I'm still very proud of it. I think it turned out very well. So with that, I'm going to pick back up with talking about the film crew. The whole thing was completed with, let's see, 5 people. And I had to play, if you keep your eye out, I even had to play multiple different roles in the film. The roles of Carl Denham and Jack Driscoll were played by 2 family members of mine. I'm very, very thankful to them because I just kind of threw them in there. They were just hanging around the house, and I said, hey, I'm thinking about doing this new project, and I need you guys' help. And they did, so big thanks to them. The actress who played Andera was somebody I knew from my high school. She had previous drama class and various haunted house acting experience. So I was very, very pleased with her performance, as well as Carl Denham, the actor that played Carl. He's had various stage show experience. He even won some kind of award for his performance in his high school drama, but you're getting past that. So it was a very, very hard thing to do with such little people, numbers wise. I was the writer, director, producer, animator, art director. You come up with it, and I probably was it. The only thing I didn't do the majority of was acting, obviously. But yeah, I edited everything, music, which I was very happy with the final product. But I'll say this was my first big time project like this. So even though I'm very proud of it, it was a learning experience, which is why some pieces of the movie look better than others. Is I learned do this instead of that, or don't do this and don't do that. So I'm going to try to go ahead and wrap this up. I was just talking about how small our crew was on the film. My phone is fighting back with me. But anyway, even though we had a small crew, we had fun. We got it done. I'm very proud of it. Very thankful for everybody who helped me. They didn't have to do any of that. Obviously there's no profit or anything. We're getting ready to have a physical premiere here. We're gonna have a bunch of family members come over and watch it. So I'm very proud of it. Very thankful for everybody that helped. Very thankful for everybody that's watched, shared, commented. Just keep doing all that. Keep sharing, keep commenting. I'll answer any questions you guys have about anything. Stay tuned for more behind the scenes. Another big thank you to Big Jack Films for doing this review. If you haven't subscribed to him, go check his page out. He's got his own Kong film. Yeah, it's really good. So once again, I cannot be more thankful than I am right now to everybody. So just keep the comments coming in, questions, whatever, and stay tuned to the channel because Storm Studios is going to start rolling them out pretty soon. So thanks and stay tuned.